Okay, now that's normally when I would stop an episode. But I want to get to the world map, like I did at the end of the last one. The planet of Fogaya is slowly rotting, and its once lush vegetation withering away. As if that weren't enough, all sorts of predators roam the desert and prey on innocent travelers. Yet there are some willing to brave this wasteland to seek their fortunes. These folks are known as drifters. Wild Arms Through. And that is how we ended up here. What now? I think someone's on the roof. Yes, I must agree. I believe this person must be... This goes really fast. So we'd like to volunteer to go up and investigate? You're joking, right? Don't look at me. I'm not as naive as to turn my back on a stranger. Very well then. I shall take the lead. But please escort the young lady on your way up. So you can see how everybody got to the train and how everybody was there. Which is really neat. Looks like we got company. You guys sure don't look like guardsmen to me. Who are you anyway? And you punk, did I see you kick in the window and break into the cabin? I tell me you blokes are all drifters going after the same treasure. Yes, we've been hired to guard the treasure. At least that holds true for me. We're here to protect the goods from ruffians such as yourself and deliver the goods to the rightful owner. I kindly ask that you withdraw. I would like to avoid any bloodshed and unnecessary expense if at all possible. We welcome unnecessary bloodshed, and we're not paying the expenses. Once we take care of business here, there's a hefty reward waiting to roll right in. We don't have time to play. I'd like to avoid the unnecessary bloodshed part, though. Whack! I wonder who they're working for. You're very sharp. By the way, how's your shooting? I'll do my best. Glad to hear. I'll be counting on you. And you two, I ask for your assistance as well. What are you plotting? So you're planning to bite the dust or bite the bullet and face us? Listen, time is money. Let's get this started already. Boss, we're one short without Lucio, you know? I don't think we should bite off more than we can chew. You blokes just do as I say. You ended up dead like Lucio. Psych yourself up. Shut your fly, Dario. Be a man, Romero. Janet's Cascade, ready to wreak havoc. Assume your positions. How do I get myself into this? I mean, we just met 2 seconds ago, and now we're all buddy-buddy teaming up together? I mean, come on. Is anyone listening to me? Stop rambling. We have to work together. Yes, ma'am. Okay, again, that's all auto-scroll. I have no control over the speed of that, which is why to read as fast as I can. Okay. Here we are again. Virginia is level 4. Clive and Gallows are level 7. And Jet is level 5. So Virginia is going to throw an ice gem at Romero. Clive's going to fire. Jet's going to fire. And so is Gallows. Everybody else is going to fire. Throwing star. Here, why don't you chill out? Oh, critical hit. Nice. Multi-blast. That's the dangerous attack because it hits all party members. Ouch. Is everyone okay? Virginia can use the Force ability Mystic by expending 25 FP. Mystic is an ability where an effect from a single item can be multiplied to multiple targets. Hey, I got your healing powers right here too. I can restore everyone's health in one shot, so just give me a holler. Great, thanks. Let's all work together. Dodge. Mystic costs 25 FP, which Virginia does not have. Gallows, using extension, can heal the whole party as well, with heal. But that takes, to be safe, 37 FP, because you need the 25 to use the ability, and then you still want to have 12 FP left over so you can cast heal next round as well. Virginia being the lowest level, we need to kind of be careful with her right now. And that's just the unfortunate part of being the beginning story. Being the first one, being the easiest, she got the least amount of levels. Sniper Shark XR. But we'll deal with that. Okay, she's at full health. Dario, reload. Heal Jet. Nice, critical hit. So what I've seen so far, how I think this is going to go, is Virginia and Gallows are going to be more of our like item support characters. Like Gallows has magic, and Virginia has items she can use with Mystic. So being more of a support character, because she doesn't hit very hard with her guns, even though she is a little lower level, she still doesn't compare to Jet or Clive. And I think Clive and Jet are going to be your more physical damage dealers. They're shooting their arms and doing a bunch of damage. That's how I've seen this go so far. And Gallows is definitely a caster sword. He doesn't do a lot of damage with his arm. His arms and alright, all that's left is Janice. Lock on for the extra damage, reload, heal Virginia. Heretic Stab. Load. Refrigerate. Or we can analyze Janice. Sure. I don't know, I'm out of HP because boss, you can see their HP, but you can still see if they're weak to any elements, which could be useful in the future. Don't have enough for Gap. That's that. We're out of time. Reward may not be worth the risk this time around. Not bad, Princess. What do you say you quit that measly little team and come join us? Thanks, but no thanks. I don't hang out with thugs. Thugs? Listen, lighten up, Princess. We're all drifters here, aren't we? My, would you look at the time? It's time for us to bid adieu. Hope to see you soon. We're not through with you yet. 200 Gala, 56 EXP, 2 Heal Berry, and 1 Mini Carrot. That gets Virginia a level. She's now level 5 and breaks the 100 HP mark. Woo! Now has triple digit HP, which is important. Need more HP. Huh? What's that noise? See ya! That noise was their escape route. So long, Princess. See you around. My apologies for all the trouble. Please report any damages to my client. I'll arrange it so that you will be compensated. That's the box with all that mysterious light, right? What was that anyway? That light had some sort of warmth to it. Those thugs were after this light source, right? What you saw, young lady, was the sparkle of the Arc Scepter. Sacred artifact used to communicate with the power that sustains the world. The power that sustains the world? So that's what they were after. Here it goes. Sure was a stormy night, wasn't it? This is what I get for helping out. Stuck in the middle of nowhere. We seem to have missed our stop while taking care of business. Okay, what now? I must deliver the goods to my client. Should be within walking distance from here. I believe you might know where that is. Yeah, guess. Go northwest of here to a small village at the foot of the mountain. A place called Baskar. And if I may add, it's actually my hometown. Well, since we're all here, what do you say we go together? I was just in for the ride, but it's not a bad idea to reap the rewards. Gotta cash in while you can. Let's see, where shall we begin? I know. Let's introduce ourselves. And with that, we come to the spot I was before. That you all have seen anyway. Not where I was completely. So now we're going to turn in the thing that's in the box. The Arc Scepter. Turn that in and go from there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. Let me know how the sound was in this episode. With my luck, the game audio is too low, but rest assured, I will definitely fix that for the next episode if that's the case. It's always a little harder when I can't change sound here in the menu options, but that's older games for you. So it's always a little harder to balance, but it shouldn't have been that far off. I honestly don't know what happened in between the recording sessions I had there. I really don't know, because everything was fine the first 4 episodes, right? I didn't see any complaints there. But I listened to what all of you listened to, and I could barely hear me at all, so I really don't know what happened. And again, I do apologize. This is going to be a super lengthy episode, just because I wanted to get to this point, which is where the episode 5 ended the first time I recorded it. So, let me know in the comments. You can hear there is music playing right now. Can you hear it? Can you hear it okay over me? If not, I can change the game audio a little bit. I will more than likely boost the game audio, because I have a lot of room to play with there. I can't lower the live commentary that much more with where I have it. But I can up the game audio, so let me know if the game audio is too light now. Again, knowing my luck, it is. But that'll be fixed for the next episode. Thank you all for letting me know in the comments, even though it wasn't the greatest thing to see. So please don't be too upset with me. Here's the fix, and I will fix it more if need be. Until the next episode, where I will, well, you know what? Let me do one thing. I want to get to a save point. I don't remember if there's a cutscene when I enter Basker Colony or not. All of you can go away. Because we know a save point is in there. For sure. So this will go way longer than it normally does. Way, way longer. I'm just going to burn NCA. And we'll get to Basker Colony. Yes, there is. So this is Gallo's hometown. Also known as Basker Colony, where the people believe in the power that sustains the world, the Guardians. You sure don't react much. Meh. Well, I must go finish my assignment. Would you mind introducing me to a lady named Hale? She's the one who assigned me the task of delivering the Arc Scepter. Who, me? Introduce you to Granny? I ran away from here 3 months ago. Everyone thinks I'm dead.
brother? You're home! It's like a dream come true. I did not even foresee this in my dream sight. Although grandmother did say you should be home soon. She was absolutely right. So, he's family as well as hell? Oh man, everything is bad. Yes, that's the Arc Scepter, all right. A job well done. Here is your reward, and a little extra, just to show my appreciation. Go on, take it.
1,200 gel. I'm just gonna talk this part so we can get through it a little faster. Going on long, super long as it is. Looks like I caused you more trouble than you bargained for. Not only did you deliver the Arc Scepter, but you also brought home my incompetent grandson. Hey, let me out of this. It was just a coincidence I came home.
Not necessarily. She did mention I may also have to deliver a troublesome package.
I had no idea that package would be you until now. I figured robbers and thugs would jump at the Arc Scepter if I released information about its transport, and that this boy would go after it too. I never imagined it would be this easy. Should have known, you and your dirty tricks, Granny. Tell me this. If you just wanted me back here, does that mean that I've had the real Arc Scepter all along? And the one we delivered fake? Huh.
I'm back! Oh, you are so pitiful. Listen well. The Arc Scepter you took, the one transported by train, and the two over there, all four are genuine. Gallows, don't tell me you thought there was only one Arc Scepter in the world. Your lack of discipline for your studies is atrocious. I thought I had taught that to you and Shane.
Is that true? Nod. Should have paid attention.
Arc Scepter is a staff which can transmit and receive willpower. In other words, it is a sacred artifact used to communicate with guardians. There are a total of 4 Arc Scepters in this world. They were enshrined at various places that worship guardians, but are gathered here now. The bearer of an Arc Scepter is capable of sensing the presence of the spiritual guardians, which means he or she is capable of materializing and utilizing the power of guardians in this world. The bearer of the Arc Scepter has the right to use the power of the guardian, but the bearer also has the right to kill the guardian. Huh? Shall we go for a walk? I'll continue my story then.
Ugh, I forgot how long this is. I may cut this into 2 episodes and just upload them both in the same day. And then you all can tell me at the end of what would be this episode, episode 6, about the sound.
The Arc Scepter made it to the colony safely away from the hands of villains.
So I guess I should start banging and shit now.
Thanks to all of you, that is
Not that I can do a really good old woman voice.
But I do have a new mission I would like to ask of you. You want us to kill the Guardians? Not exactly. I've been training hard to become a priest, and in the past year or so, I developed a special ability where I can foresee future events through my dreams. It's called Dream Sight. Through this legendary supernatural power, I was forewarned of the following apocalypse. A blue shadow will rise from the ancient dead on our planet, Filgaia. The resurrected blue shadow will wield a sharp, cold sparkle that will eat away the planet. People, animals, and all other life forms will be devoured, and eventually Filgaia itself. But there's no absolute proof or evidence to back it up. It's just a
dream. But this is my kid brother's dream. Trust me, his dreams always come true.
Thank you, brother. I call it the Blue Menace.
Really? You couldn't, with all your wisdom, you couldn't come up with a better name? Really? Anyway.
But this threat is not all that the dream speaks. It also tells of how the Blue Shadow will be defeated. The Blue Shadow shall be expelled by releasing the chains which bind the Guardians. Filgaia will eventually rejuvenate, and a little girl will bring about peace and tranquility. My next mission to you is to release the Guardians.
This may be a job for your grandson, but we are not Baskars.
You can do it. When I said that the bearer of the Arc Scepter has the right to kill a Guardian, I mean you must face it in battle. It proves you are worthy to face these intangible, invisible beings. And by fighting and proving your strength, the Guardian will be released from the Earth, transferring itself into a medium. What's a medium? This is a medium. It could be considered a passport that allows mankind to shape the planet and manipulate various powers. But this one here is an imitation, made from Beskar technology by extracting the breath of the planet like water and wind and refining it. This mission requires you to create a high-density, pure medium from the bare bones of the planet's breath, the Guardians. Thank you kindly for looking after my incompetent grandson. Please return to the planet. Why'd you have to do that, Granny? A pure medium is much more powerful. All you have to do now is get one. You wield the Arc Scepter, do you not? Prove your strength to the Guardian. Pardon me, but we're only here because we happen to meet by chance. We're not a team, nor do we have a reason to prove our strength to the Guardians. However, you did call this a mission. Would you mind explaining what our reward would be should we accept this assignment? A reward? Ah, yes. Your reward will be the mediums transformed from Guardians. Ticket. Excuse me? Wipe that stern look off your face. Your good looks will go to waste. There are 4 Arc Scepters and 4 of you. Each one of you is worthy to face a Guardian. What you all do with the mediums afterwards is none of my concern. Wait just a minute, Granny. Guardians and their mediums are valuable assets to us Baskars. We turn to them for guidance. You would give away these mediums to complete strangers? I always thought you were a little slow, but now I think you're completely senile. My. Now that's a surprise. I never realized you were so passionate about our old traditions. Perhaps you're more conservative than I thought. Even if we Baskars were to face the Guardians and receive their mediums, all we would do is enshrine them at this altar and leave them there. What good would that do? I believe that entrusting the mediums to drifters who traverse the vast wasteland is the true meaning behind releasing the Guardians. In a sense, it may be a long shot, but I believe this gamble is necessary based on the dream Shane had. I know this sounds like a crazy mission, but please consider.
I'm in. I want my medium back. Can't back down now. I'm more drawn in by her story than anything else. Guardians, the powers that sustain the world, to come into contact with the mysterious entity means... I don't care either way. We get it, we can always sell it. I'm in if the money's there.
I'm not sure, but I do feel excited. It's like an adventure for drifters. I've always dreamed about that.
Looks like you decided. We all have our own reasons, but our goal is the same. The 4 of us would like to accept the mission to release the Guardians. Made a wise decision. Not the fact that you accepted the mission, but the fact that all 4 of you will carry out this mission together. Guardians have sealed their bodies in a distant time, but still exist today in intangible forms. Their strength far exceeds those of humans, so you should all watch out for each other. There's no need to rush. Prepare all you want before you prove your strength to the Guardians. May be wise to brush up your skills and learn more about the Guardians here in Baskar. During a dialogue, words may appear in green letters, which signify that they hold an important meaning. Press the square button while the green letters are displayed to activate the Ask system. Activate selected keyword. Ask. Very clever, because you're asking about whatever the green word is.
but it's activate selected keyword ask. Very clever, super clever. This ask system lets you inquire about the word you've activated. After selecting the keyword, press the X button to get more information about it. Press the circle button to cancel. Please note the green letters must appear in text for the ask system to activate. Okay. Instead of reading the explanation, why don't you give it a try? You'll get the hang of it. I'll now give a brief explanation about the sanctuary, from which you must release the guardians. If you need me to go over it again, don't hesitate to ask. The guardians are sealed at the base of the southern foothills. So you see, I can highlight it using the ask system. On the foothills of the ranges of Xenon lies the presence of guardians who represent the elements of all things. The great elements were necessary to make the world what it is. But there are 4 that exist in everything: earth, wind, water, and fire. The guardians of those elements are worshipped as the 4 great guardians. Knowledge is power. Do not forget. Alright, there's this guy. Crossing the wasteland? Don't worry. Roycoman and Co. is always just around the bend. Who are you? I always used to like traveling, so that interest blossomed into my current business, I suppose. But ever since I sprained my ankle here, I've been a traveling salesman only in name. So he's a shop. The first thing we're gonna do is why I gathered all of these ice gems. We're selling 50 of them. There we go. We're gonna sell a few more actually. So we can buy this world screen. This will display the world map. So I'll get lost, hopefully a little less often. When I played through this the first time, I missed out on this. So now I can grab the world screen. You only need one because it's basically like having the world map now. I'm gonna buy some antidotes because things poison in the next place if I remember right. Call a horse from anywhere with this whistle. I'm gonna buy a few of these. I don't think we can use them yet, but I want a few of those since I have extra cash. And I haven't seen these status effects yet, but I'm gonna buy a few of these. A few of each one just to hold on to. And I can always sell the rest of the ice gems for more cash. That's why Gallows is level 7. Was that right there? Okay. Now I can say, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. I'm going to put both of these up today, the day that I'm recording this. So I'm going to put both of them up and let me know how the sound is compared to the volume. If I'm overpowering it too much now, and I will I'll do some more balancing for the end of for the next episode, which will be episode 7. I'm just going to break this one up into 2 episodes. So, yeah, again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you all are enjoying Wild Arms 3. I know I am. Some of it, its age shows as a PS2 game, with some of the mechanics, some of the things that you do in the game, like searching for the areas, which can be more tedious and frustrating than fun. And a few other things we'll get to a little later.
But overall, I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I hope all of you are too. Until the next episode, again, make sure you tell me in the comments how the sound is. Can you hear the game music fine? Can you hear me okay? That way I can adjust accordingly depending on what kind of feedback I get. So, thanks in advance, and hopefully you're welcome. Hopefully I'll get some thank yous for redoing these. Maybe not. Who knows? Regardless, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.